Introduction. Philosophical foundations of ethics. Historical philosophers have profoundly influenced modern ethics, shaping contemporary moral thought and practices. Their ideas form the bedrock of ethical theories and continue to inform debates on right and wrong in today's complex world. Socratic ethics, the pursuit of virtue. Socrates, one of the earliest philosophers, emphasized the importance of virtue and self-knowledge. His method of questioning, known as the Socratic method, encouraged critical thinking and the pursuit of moral truths. This approach underpins many modern ethical discussions, stressing the value of introspection and rational dialogue in understanding moral principles. Aristotelian ethics, virtue and the golden mean. Aristotle's ethical theory, outlined in his Nicomachean Ethics, focuses on the concept of virtue as a mean between extremes. His idea of eudaimonia, flourishing or well-being, and the emphasis on character development have influenced contemporary virtue ethics. Modern ethical theories often draw on Aristotle's notion that moral behavior involves finding balance and cultivating virtues. Utilitarianism, the greatest happiness principle. Utilitarian philosophers, such as Jeremy Bentham and John Stuart Mill, developed the principle of utilitarianism, which posits that the best actions are those that maximize overall happiness or utility. This consequentialist approach remains influential in modern ethics, especially in areas like public policy and bioethics, where decisions often weigh the consequences for the greater good. Kantian ethics, duty and moral law. Immanuel Kant's deontological ethics emphasizes the importance of duty and adherence to universal moral laws. His principle of the categorical imperative asserts that actions should be guided by maxims that can be universally applied. Kantian ethics profoundly impacts modern discussions on human rights and moral duties, advocating for actions that respect the inherent dignity of individuals. Social contract theory, foundations of political ethics. Philosophers like Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, and Jean-Jacques Rousseau contributed to social contract theory, which explores the legitimacy of political authority and the rights of individuals within a society. This theory informs contemporary political ethics, emphasizing the relationship between individuals and the state, and the importance of social justice and mutual agreement in governance. Existentialism, authenticity and freedom. Existentialist philosophers, such as Jean-Paul Sartre and Simone de Beauvoir, focus on individual freedom, authenticity, and the subjective nature of moral values. Existentialism challenges fixed moral frameworks, encouraging individuals to create their own values and live authentically. This perspective influences modern ethics by emphasizing personal responsibility and the fluidity of moral judgments. Feminist ethics, gender and moral perspectives. Feminist philosophers, including Carol Gilligan and Nell Noddings, have critiqued traditional ethical theories for their male-centric perspectives. Feminist ethics emphasizes the importance of relationships, care, and empathy in moral reasoning. This approach has expanded modern ethics to include considerations of gender and relational dynamics in moral decision-making. Pragmatism, ethics and practical consequences. Pragmatist philosophers, such as William James and John Dewey, advocate for ethical theories that focus on practical outcomes and real-world applications. Pragmatism values flexibility and the capacity to adapt moral principles to changing circumstances. This approach influences contemporary ethical practices by prioritizing practical consequences and the adaptability of moral norms. Conclusion: the ongoing legacy of philosophical thought. Historical philosophers have left an enduring legacy on modern ethics, shaping how we approach moral questions and decision-making. Their diverse theories provide a rich tapestry of ideas that continue to inform and challenge contemporary ethical practices. Understanding this influence helps navigate the complexities of modern moral issues and promotes a deeper appreciation of ethical thought.